What's going on, everyone? It is championship week. It's Alabama versus Clemson, Part 4. This is the fourth time that Alabama and Clemson will face each other here in the college football playoff era in the postseason. Joining me now is Matt Connolly, who covers Clemson for the State. And Matt, I just want to ask you first and foremost, you covered this team a lot, this Clemson football team. What differentiates this Clemson team versus the Clemson team we've seen the last 3 years taking on Alabama?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just the balance that they have now with Trevor Lawrence at quarterback and then Travis Etienne at running back. The first couple of years, Clemson was a lot more of a passing team with Deshaun Watson and really relied on him a lot. And last year, Clemson was more of a running team with Kelly Bryant kind of running the show. But now they really feel good about their balance with Trevor Lawrence being able to stretch the field and all the weapons he has. And then Travis Etienne kind of being one of the best running backs in the nation and really having a great year, setting a single-season rushing record for Clemson. So I think they really feel good about their balance maybe more this year than maybe in the past 3 years when they faced Alabama.
Yeah, when you look at both of these teams and their body of work, there's a lot of similarities on both sides of the football. But what do you believe to be the key matchup between this football team? What's going to make the difference and allow either team to come out with a win?
I think it just comes down to if Clemson's secondary can slow down Alabama and Tua and that whole offense, which is something that nobody's really done all year. You know, Clemson's secondary struggled against the two SEC teams that faced this year in Texas A&M and South Carolina. Both of those teams, particularly South Carolina, had a lot of success running up and down the field. Jake Bentley passing for over 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. So, you know, the secondary feels like it's improved a lot from even in the past few weeks from that South Carolina game, but this will certainly be the biggest challenge they've faced all year, and they're aware of that. You know, they say they're ready for the challenge. They feel like they kind of proved some people wrong against Notre Dame, and now they see this as another opportunity to do that again against arguably the best quarterback in the country.
All right, Matt, and as we wrap up here, I want to ask you, so, you know, this is obviously Alabama's fourth trip in 4 years to play in the college football playoff and or the national championship. Same goes for Clemson. What is the fan base feeling right now? Obviously, the trip is now out to California, a little bit more expensive than some of our other trips like Atlanta and, you know, the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. But what are the fans feeling overall? What's the consensus that you feel? Do they feel there's some excitement surrounding this game, or is it kind of just like par for the course?
Yeah, they're definitely excited. You know, they see this as an opportunity to kind of even things up after Alabama's won 2 out of the last 3, and now it's Clemson's opportunity to try to win another national title. Certainly, they're hurting a little bit in the wallet, and these trips all around the country aren't expensive. Clemson's been to Phoenix a couple of times in the last year, now going out to California, down to Miami, so they've really been all over and certainly been spending a lot of money, but still a lot of excitement going into this game. Obviously, you know, I know people around the country are kind of getting some Alabama-Clemson fatigue, and the Clemson players even acknowledged that today, that they've heard from some people that are kind of tired of seeing it. But Cleveland Farrell said, you know, these are the 2 best teams. I don't know why people wouldn't want to say it. If somebody wants to be better and kind of move into the spot and have a chance, then beat us. And nobody's been able to do that over the past few years. So maybe a little bit of fatigue from around the country, but I think Clemson and Alabama both are excited for another matchup.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You definitely have 2 of the best teams in the country about to match up. I think the ratings are going to be pretty big. Should be an exciting one. Again, that's Matt Connolly with the State. He covers Clemson. You can check him out. Also, for all your Alabama Crimson Tide updates, you can visit us on AL.com.